What's up, Fit Rich fam? It's your host, Justin David Carl, aka Dragon, aka your favorite life alchemist. Welcome to another solo episode of the Fit Rich Life podcast. This is a podcast all about mastering your fitness, achieving true financial freedom, and building a life that you absolutely love. Fitness, money, and life optimization is what the Fit Rich Life podcast is all about. In this episode, I'm going to talk about 11 bad fitness habits that are holding you back from having the body you want. 2, optimizing your tax strategy with the Roth IRA and backdoor Roth loophole. And 3, improving your life through subtraction. Before we dig into the episode, a couple notes. If you found value in this podcast, please consider sharing it with a friend and leaving me a 5-star rating on Spotify and Apple. And make sure you're subscribed to the show. You may be listening, but not subscribed. Subscribing and rating the show helps me reach more people. We're all in this together, and when we do the work of fitness, money, and life together, we go so much farther, so much faster, and have so much more fun. Lastly, if you'd like to get an actionable email with tips, tools, and strategies to take your fitness, money, and life to the next level, I send out an email every week that will prime you to reach new levels in your fitness, money, and life. This is the kind of stuff I normally only share with my clients in my high-performance coaching program. You can join thousands of readers who are getting fitter, getting richer, and building a better life in only 10 minutes a week. Sign up at fitrichlifecom/newsletter. No spam, just empowering AF and easy to unsubscribe if you decide it's not for you. All right, without further ado, let's dig into some tips, tools, and strategies to alchemize your fitness, money, and life to the next level. Let's talk about 11 bad fitness habits that are holding you back from having the body you want. Number 1, you never track your food. Scientific research shows us that most people overestimate what they eat by as much as 50%. This is definitely true, as 2/3 of people in America are overweight or obese. If you've never tracked your food, you will be shocked by how much you consume. All that snacking does add up. Your overconsumption of calories is why you're getting fatter every year. MyFitnessPal is a free app that you can use to track your food. Number 2, you don't get enough protein. If you want to have a muscular, fit physique, you must get an adequate amount of protein. 0.6 grams to 1 gram of protein per pound of your ideal body weight is a great rule of thumb to follow. The only way to determine if you're actually getting enough protein is to track your intake. Yet another great reason to track your food. Number 3, you don't have a strong fitness why. With any goal you're pursuing, you must have a strong why if you're going to achieve it. This is especially true with fitness, as physical transformations take time and consistent effort. The stronger your why and the more reasons you have to be fit, the higher your likelihood of achieving your ideal physique and keeping it over the long run. Number 4, you do not utilize progressive overload. Progressive overload is a principle in strength training and exercise science. It involves gradually increasing the intensity to continuously challenge your body and stimulate further muscle growth. The main ways to do this are by increasing the weight and/or reps. This progression is essential for continued improvement and adaptation over time. Number 5, you don't follow an actual workout program. To take advantage of progressive overload, you have to follow a structured workout program and log your weight and reps so that week over week you are increasing the intensity via increased weight and reps applied to specific exercises that repeat each week. You cannot just show up to the gym and do whatever you feel like and expect to become more fit. Yet, this is what most people do. If you'd like to get a great 4-day workout plan, I put together something for you. Go to www.fitrichlifecoaching.com/workout or see the show notes for the link to a free 4-day workout plan. Number 6, your environment is not optimized for fitness. If you're a knowledge worker, you are sitting for several hours every single day of work. This means you must strategically design your environment to support your fitness. Personally, I do this by having both a bike chair and a walking pad that both fit under my adjustable standing desk. I rotate between a regular chair, my bike chair, my walking pad, and standing so that each workday supports my fitness. By incorporating this strategy, I'm able to easily get 15,000 to 20,000 steps per day as long as I add a walk or two into my day. Number 7, you've never worked with a great fitness coach. A great fitness coach will provide a structured workout program that utilizes the progressive overload and fits well within your current lifestyle. Additionally, they will teach you to eat in a way that is satiating and supports your physique goals. On top of all that, they will hold you accountable to stay on track and help you overcome obstacles as they arise. If you haven't reached your ideal fitness, chances are the accountability is the missing piece. That was definitely the case for me in my own fitness journey. Number 8, you're trying to beat yourself into great shape. Willpower is a finite resource, and trying to beat oneself into shape is unsustainable over the long run. Not to mention, it's kind of a sucky way to live. Instead, you must learn to love yourself into greater shape. This is a practice, but ultimately is the most sustainable way to get in and stay in great shape for your life. You'll also enjoy the journey of fitness infinitely more by taking this approach. It wasn't until I stopped trying to beat myself into shape and instead started a practice of loving myself into shape that I finally got my ideal body. Number 9, all your friends are out of shape and overweight. If you want to be in great shape, you must surround yourself with people who promote a healthy and fit lifestyle. They've done research on this, and your fitness and net worth is highly correlated to the average of your friend group. For better or worse, you will end up doing what your circle of friends do, so choose wisely. Number 10, you haven't made fitness a lifestyle and mindset. Those who treat fitness as a lifestyle and a mindset are the ones who stay fit for life. Their hobbies, interests, and social activities have a high degree of fitness and health built into them. So even if you don't have a fitness mindset or have built a lifestyle that is a fit lifestyle, it's never too late to stop. I've talked to so many people and worked with so many clients who, through their own personal efforts and decisions, decided to take on a lifestyle of fitness and have a mindset that is all about fitness, and they've literally transformed their life and got in the best shape of their life and stayed that way because that was their lifestyle and their mindset. Number 11, your relationship with your body and food is garbage. If you don't treat your body like the temple that it is and treat food as a way to nourish your body, you will never reach your ideal level of fitness. So this is something I work on with myself, with my clients, but it's having a really empowering and healthy relationship with your body and your food, because this makes life enjoyable and it makes getting and staying fit sustainable. Ultimately, our fitness habits will make us fit or fat. Which of these do you need to work on? Before we dive into money, I wanted to let you all know that my favorite pre-workout by Veg Nutrition now comes in a brand new flavor, Fuji Apple Pear, and it literally tastes like an apple Jolly Rancher. It's so good. Even better is the Veg pre-workout is a surefire way to get the most out of your workouts with clean energy, laser-like focus, great pump, and there's no crash afterwards. Personally, I take the pre-workout before every workout to ensure I maximize each strength training session. Veg has also just released a brand new protein flavor, Frosted Cinnamon Roll. Also tastes super good. It's 100% organic, 25 grams of protein per serving, delicious, mix is great, and it's designed to deliver 3 grams of leucine per dose, which is critical for muscle growth. I take the Veg plant protein after every workout to lock in the gains. Head over to vegnutrition.com and use code DRAGON to save and support this podcast. All right, now let's dive into some money. Max out your Roth IRA before it's too late. My eyes used to glaze over and my mind would check out anytime I heard the word taxes. But since diving into the world of financial independence, I've recognized just how much wealthier you can become if you focus on optimizing your taxes. You can easily save over $100,000 by maxing out your Roth IRA for 30 years. That's like giving yourself a $3,333 raise every year just by being smart with your tax optimization. Now that is seriously badass in my opinion. Who doesn't want a $3,303 raise every single year? A Roth IRA is an individual retirement account where contributions are made with after-tax dollars, meaning you contribute money that has already been taxed. The contributions to a Roth IRA grow tax-free, and qualified withdrawals in retirement, including both contributions and earnings, are tax-free. The contribution deadline for 2023, that's last year, isn't until April 15th of 2024. That's this year. So it's not too late to take advantage of this tax strategy optimization. You can contribute $6,500 if you're under the age of 50 or $7,500 if you're over the age of 50 for 2023. The income limit for a Roth contribution in 2023 is $153,000 if you're single and $228,000 if you're filing jointly. But there's a neat tax loophole known as the backdoor Roth if you're above those limits. This loophole is completely legal, but only the truly money savvy take advantage of this. You can do a backdoor Roth with Vanguard, Fidelity, and Charles Schwab, as well as some other platforms or investment brokerages. Just Google how to do a backdoor Roth contribution with whatever your current brokerage platform is for step-by-step instructions for whichever investment platform you use. If your investment brokerage doesn't have access to a backdoor Roth, I'd highly recommend signing up with Fidelity, Charles Schwab, or Vanguard. All of them have that option. By the way, if you listen to this after the April 15th, 2024 date has passed, you will have missed the opportunity to contribute to your Roth for 2023, but you can still contribute for 2024 and all the years going forward. Start making it a habit to max out your Roth IRA every year as part of your Fit Rich life. Next, let's talk about some life optimization. Improve your life through subtraction. People tend to look to add things to their lives to improve their situation. Often, it's much more powerful to reduce, remove, or delegate. The more room we have on our plate for the things that truly move the needle forward on our goals and empower us to live a life we truly love, the better. Oftentimes, we keep doing things out of habit or comfort even though it no longer serves us. Take some time to think through all of your activities, habits, and responsibilities and determine if any are not serving you in living your best life. Here are several ways to go through the process of improving your life through subtraction. Number 1, identify what's essential. Take stock of your life and determine what truly matters to you. Focus on activities, relationships, and goals that align with your values and priorities. Number 2, declutter your space. Clear out physical clutter from your living and workspaces. Donate or discard items you no longer need or use. A tidy environment can promote clarity of mind and reduce stress. Number 3, simplify your schedule. Streamline your commitments and obligations. Learn to say no to activities or events that drain your time and energy without providing meaningful benefits. Prioritize tasks that align with your goals and values. Whenever possible, delegate tasks that others can do to focus on tasks that either only you can do or that provide significant leverage in your work and life. Number 4, limit distractions. Identify and minimize distractions that hinder your productivity and focus. This might involve setting boundaries with technology, creating a designated workspace, or establishing specific time blocks for focused work. Personally, I like to create a time block every morning to work on my creative output. That's things like producing this podcast, creating content for Instagram and other social media platforms, writing my newsletter, etc. Number 5, let go of negative influences. Distance yourself from toxic relationships, environments, or habits that bring negativity into your life. Surround yourself with people who support and uplift you, and engage in activities that promote personal growth and well-being. Number 6, practice mindfulness. Cultivate awareness of your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Notice when you're engaging in activities or habits that don't serve you well, and consciously choose to let them go or replace them with more positive alternatives. Number 7, embrace minimalism. Adopt a minimalist lifestyle by prioritizing experience over material possessions. Focus on quality rather than quantity, and seek fulfillment from meaningful connections and experiences rather than material wealth. I freely admit that my wife and I are more on the maximalist side of the spectrum, but I can say that when we moved from our old house in Menlo Park to our current house in Santa Cruz, we got rid of a giant garage full of stuff we no longer used or needed, as our new house didn't have a garage or as much storage space, even though our new place is significantly larger. Energetically, it felt incredible getting rid of so much dead weight. Spring is here, so it's a great time to purge your household of things you haven't been using. Number 8, reflect and reassess. Regularly evaluate your life and make adjustments as needed. Reflect on what's working well and what isn't, and be willing to let go of anything that no longer contributes to your overall well-being, happiness, goals, and values. By embracing the power of subtraction, you can create more space, clarity, and freedom in your life to focus on what truly matters and pursue greater fulfillment and happiness. Some closing thoughts. A great life is created through the aggregation of marginal gains. What is one thing you can do this coming week to improve your life? Or what is one thing you can stop doing to improve your life? Before we wrap this up, let's talk about my proven game-changing fitness, money, and life coaching program, Fit Rich Life Coaching. Fit Rich Life Coaching is a done-with-you program where we give you all the tools and teach you all the skills you need to build your own fit rich life that you absolutely love, and we provide the support and accountability to get you there in a few months instead of a few years or a few decades. Stop trying to do it on your own. This is what held me back for most of my life. I thought I had to figure out my fitness and money on my own, so I didn't start working with coaches until my 30s. And if I had started working with fitness and money coaches in my 20s, I would have gotten the body of my dreams 10 years sooner and become a millionaire 10 years sooner. When I finally got the support I needed and deserved, then everything transformed for the better so much faster, literally like 10 times faster. So if you're ready to finally get the body of your dreams, master your money, do work you love, and start living a life worth truly living, go to www.fitrichlife.com/coaching to book your free consultation today. You can also just connect with me on Instagram at JustinDaveCarl and message me the word coaching to find out if the program would be a good fit for you. All right, Fit Rich fam, that's it for this episode. Now take one nugget from this podcast and put it into action today or this week. Nothing changes unless you do. Taking new, inspired action is what will empower you to proactively design and truly live your own fit rich life.